Hey everyone, this is Zypher here. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. So, the Jason chapter is officially live and available for all platforms, and so I decided, why not do something a little bit different for once? Now, I'm not sure how long most of you guys have been watching my channel, but you might remember in a couple of videos I have brought up the possibility of making a build video, just trying to make a character really strong, or just do something interesting with a Perk build, but I never actually got around to it. Today, we're gonna change that, so we're gonna be doing a build entirely around making Jason undetectable and hopefully more spooky. Now, before we do get to the build, guys, I will quickly acknowledge a couple of the new things that came with this. Now, there wasn't too many, which is pretty much why I'm making this into a perk build video instead of a standard live coverage video, because there isn't really a whole lot to go over. They didn't really change much for Jason. There was like a couple of like technical tweaks for his power, but other than that, we only got one perk change for him, which is actually the perk we're going to be using in this video. So yeah, and we got a couple of other things as well, including a new crossover with a bunch of new shirts for the survivors, and we did get bloody cosmetics finally for Jason, which were not available in the PTB. We got some new charms, badges, and banners, which are kind of cool for the Jason chapter, and the most obvious thing, which you guys have seen since the moment this video started, the brand new lobby, which I actually think looks pretty cool. It's kind of simple. It sort of just looks like they took inspiration from maybe part 5 or 6, I'm guessing, from the movies. Obviously, this isn't licensed to Friday the 13th, but this kind of looks like the graveyard gates in the background here. It is a very simple but nice lobby nonetheless. I will quickly back out so you can get a full shot of it. Obviously, it's not any different really. It's just so you could see it in full view. We unfortunately did not get the new survivor with this release. Apparently that's dropping separately, so stay tuned, guys, which honestly would have been probably what I would have covered for this video initially, but you know, they are separate chapters, so I can see why they did that, obviously. Now, if you buy the chapter, you do get this really cool hockey mask badge here, and you get a new banner, which is of, I guess, their own sort of inspired Crystal Lake sort of setting. It looks cool. I wish it was animated, though. It would have been really nice if the fog was, like, moving on this. We did also get some limited time rewards, which if you view any Twitch stream with drops enabled, or at least up to 6 hours, you can unlock these 3 rewards. I haven't actually got the banner yet for that, which looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me a lot of the Jason Takes Manhattan cover, but I do actually have 2 of the other ones, one of them being a cabin, I believe, called Campers Shelter, which is kind of nice, but, you know, I have a hockey mask, so why would I even use this? And the other one being a new charm of Jason's hockey mask, which is really sick. Now, I will give you guys quickly a code before we get to the bloody cosmetics and the new shirts for the survivors. If you guys do go to the redeem section and you put in the code The Slasher, can't fucking spell apparently, this lasts until, I think, 16th of July, so if you're watching this after that date, you will not be able to unlock that, unfortunately. I hate to break it to you, but that does give you a really cool little Jason chibi here, which you can put on your hook. Now, to get to the bloody cosmetics, we can obviously check the character prestige thing now, and it should be updated. So we will have the working badges this time, because in the PTB, it didn't have the frames on it, but there we go. So we already know what the badge looks like, at least if you watched my PTB video. And we have the bloody cosmetics now. I will obviously load them up on the character. I don't own them yet, so we will just quickly go to the non-unlocked area. And there we go. So that looks really nice, actually. Yeah, not much to say, really. Just a good-looking bloody prestige outfit. And finally, we are going to get to the crossover in question, which I can't say I'm particularly interested in myself, but it's Ice 9 Kills. So I actually wasn't even aware that this band existed until I think like maybe the Terrifier movies. I think like maybe the 2nd or 3rd Terrifier movie, I heard of this band, and I have to say I am not a fan of them. If you guys are, that's cool. Hopefully you guys will really like this collab, which, speaking of, I probably should mention that we are going to be getting art in the game, which is pretty cool. Can't say I liked the Terrifier movies at all. I have watched all of them up to date, and I've got to be honest, guys, I don't get the hype. They are actually just gore slop, which really pains me to say because Art is a very cool character and I feel like there's a lot of missed potential with him. Although I did kind of like him in All Hallows Eve. The first one, not the second one for the record. That shit stinks. Not sure what the fuck his power is going to be though, but maybe, I guess, weapon bag sort of thing. I'm not even too sure. I have to say the shirts do look really nice though, regardless. I don't know if you guys saw the stream for DBD's anniversary, but that Ice 9 Kills music video, oh my god, that shit was fucking AIDS. I'm sorry. It was very bad, to be honest. I found it very cringy. I don't know if they used AI or something for it, but we didn't get them for that many survivors, actually. Normally, they drop them for all of the original characters, but we only got them here for Dwight, Kate, Jeff, Meg, Lee Yunjin, B. Bunyasak, Kate, and Jeff. We did also get a mask for the Legion, so I guess just in similar fashion to what they did with the Slipknot collab. Obviously, in that case, they gave a full outfit, but they have given the Legion a mask called the Silence, which I guess is the frontman's mask, which looks so cool. I really like that. Holy moly. As for Jason's, like, PTB to live changes, like I say, they're very technical. I will obviously read all of these when I get to my 10.0 video, which I'll make separately. Obviously, there wasn't actually a whole lot, so it will be probably a very short video. The most interesting change really we got with this was an update to Silent Shadow, where they basically made it now so that whenever you hook a survivor, you get the undetectable value rather than at the start of the trial, which I have to say I kind of understand, because even when I was playing the PTB, I didn't ever actually point out in that video any problem with it, but I have to say that after, like, obviously hearing other people's opinions and I think playing a bit more during the PTB, it did feel kind of useless, because even though it does allow you that little bit of undetectable before your power is available, which could be pretty good as Jason, I don't think it really worked very well. Like, it didn't really seem too useful, to be honest. So getting to the part of the video that I'm sure you all clicked on this for, a build. Okay, so this is my first time doing one of these guys, so hopefully you guys enjoy. This could be an absolute flop. So, of course, the first perk we're running is one of Jason's new perks, Silent Shadow, the one we just mentioned, where whenever you hook a survivor, you gain undetectable for 13 seconds, and when all generators are completed, you gain undetectable as well. I believe this is for the rest of the end game until the match ends, which I didn't really understand when I was recording my PTB video, since usually an end game effect granted by all the gens being completed has a timer or hex attached to it. But yeah, this will guarantee that in the final stretch of the trial, even when we come out of the power, we'll continue to be undetectable, which is really good for creeping up on survivors who are trying to open exits or locate the hatch. But whenever we hook a survivor, we'll become undetectable for just long enough, I think, to go into our power and hopefully sneak up on a survivor without them knowing where we are. Now, obviously, you do go undetectable with the power already, but of course, the survivors will be aware of when we enter our power because it will create the sound effect and the fog around the map. So this will just kind of allow us, when coming out of the power and we do a jump scare, to still have a little bit of undetectable left so that we can maybe throw them off if they aren't quite sure where we've appeared from. And with this, we have barbecue and chili, so when we hook the survivors to get the undetectable value, we'll also be able to see the auras of all survivors more than 40 meters away for 5 seconds. And to also nicely pair with this so that we actually have some gen control in here, because otherwise we'd be fucked, because let's face it, that is one of Jason's biggest weaknesses. We have Pop Goes the Weasel, so once we've hooked a survivor, we can then, for the next 45 seconds, go to a generator and damage it, and it will lose 15% more progress. And finally, in kicking the generator, when we use Pop Goes the Weasel, we do have Trail of Torment, which will grant us undetectable until it stops regressing. And then for my add-ons, we are running the Toxic Waste, so that after a jump scare, survivors within 8 meters of a hook or scrap pile will gain Oblivious for 13 seconds, so they won't be able to tell where we are. And we have the Missing Corkscrew, so where impaled survivors emit a 32-meter terror radius until the spike is extracted, and that will grant us undetectable from the time that a survivor is impaled to 13 seconds after they extract the spike. With this build, we'll be insanely unpredictable because we'll be constantly in undetectable, which is really crazy. I haven't actually tested this out yet, guys, but I can imagine that this will be very effective. Yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get into a game. Alright, I'm kind of hoping that we'll get a more dark and gloomy map for this game, because I feel like that would be very helpful for my build. And what do you know? They delivered. They listened to me. We got Forgotten Ruins. Not one of my favorite maps, to be honest, but fuck it, I'll take it. So, right, let's go into our power. Let's see. They're probably going to be down here. I have to make a guess. Yeah, what do you know? Jump scare. Hello. How's it going, guys? Nice. And we should be able to catch up to him pretty quickly here. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. All right, there we go. We've already got her down, guys. That is actually so good. And we do have undetectable right now. For some reason. I think that's because they were supposed to be made oblivious from the spike with... Oh, he's got the new shirt. Cool. Hello. And because I was undetectable, he had no idea where I was. That was actually so perfect. Can we get him in before he goes into the... I don't think we're going to get that there. I think I didn't throw it because that would have been a waste. I won't try and stay around too much. We do have our Trail of Torment there from kicking that generator, which is nice. And I think we did just use Pop Goes the Weasel as well. Ooh, I think she's heading this way. Is she? Actually, I don't know. Okay, we'll just teleport here. It is really slow, though. Look at that. That is actually ridiculous. What is that? That's exactly why I didn't want to appear there. But I just had a feeling, well... Oh, my God. There's somebody on the gen still. I was like, what? I thought there was just two of them, and then they'd gone up there. But they're all down here, or at least they were there for a second. That's crazy. And we are still undetectable from the perk, which obviously we don't lose the value until that gen finishes progressing, which is just so good. So it's like almost back to back to back to back, like the undetectable. Like we really don't lose it at all, which is so peak. There we go. Impaled. Nice. And let's grab her. Oh, wait, what? No! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, man, whatever. We'll just appear there. That was a complete accident, but whatever. Oh, and she fell off. Okay, so that's what happens. You don't get pinned there permanently. I know, obviously, that wouldn't be the case. That's something I did wonder when I was in the PTB. That's such a shame as well, because I wanted to pull off the grab there. Because I never got to do that in the PTB. The one time I ever impaled anybody was in the end game when I was trying to do the third Mori against a David. And, yeah, I didn't get to, like, grab him. As I did the Mori on him, obviously, so that's unfortunate. Oh my God, how did he duck that? That's crazy. No way. Yes, we actually got that. That was so good. If I do say so myself. I'm actually normally pretty bad. I mean, granted, I've not really played Jason much. This is like one of my first games since the PTB. So I'm actually surprised I got that. All right, let's give this a kick then. We are undetectable again, thankfully, from Silent Shadow. And we don't really need to go that far because these guys are probably just under the... Yeah, they're just there. Nice. I think that's the one that just got unhooked as well. Kinda feel bad, not gonna lie, but fuck it, we ball. Undetectable again, thanks to Silent Shadow. I thought that perk had a cooldown, but I guess it doesn't. I'm obviously not remembering very well. What are you doing, bro? What the hell? Oh, that's the other Dwight. I was gonna say, because I didn't get put in deep wound, so... Nice, we've got two people on a hook simultaneously. Let's go. And we do have barbecue value, so there is somebody over here. Let's see if we can sneak upon them. You just appear here. Maybe. Yeah, they're just doing the gen. Okay, he didn't throw it. Smart one. Very smart. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Oh, my God. And already we'll be able to Mori him. That's crazy. There we go. Special Mori. Hell yeah. Let's go. Already somebody gone, and they've not even done more than one generator. That is insane. Look at it. The undetectable is just non-stop. This build is actually so peak. I wasn't even expecting it to be so good. I mean, I knew it was going to be good because it kind of covers all grounds in terms of, you know... I guess interacting with hooks, interacting with gens, you know, piercing people with the blade, spike. So, I mean, I kind of knew that it was going to be good for that, but, oh, hello. You know what? Actually, yeah, well, fuck it. We'll just go for you because I've not actually been for yet, apparently. Oh, we do not get that. Okay. Probably should have locked in a bit more there with aiming that.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Grab another spike. Where are you? There you are. Hello.
Fuck.
Bro! And she had the audacity to teabag me. I don't really blame you, though. That was pretty shit. Dude, what are we doing? Okay, fine. I'll hook you, then. Sure thing. I don't think I've really paid much attention to Pop Goes the Weasel, by the way. I mean, probably because they've not been doing any gens, really. Alright, there goes our undetectable again. She's over there, but we'll head over to this generator. Nice. Hello. If we can impale her here. What? Ain't no way. How did that miss? How is she looping me on this, by the way? That's crazy. He's actually just, like, ready to be downed here. I'm just going to use Pop Goes the Weasel, actually. There we go. We also got our Undetectable there from Trail of Torment. Ooh. Hello there. See if we can sneak on this person here. Which way are they going? Oh, they're going over here. Okay. Nice. Hello. Oh my god, we got two of them over here. Hell yeah. Okay, should we be nice and just go for Lara? I don't want this game to end too quickly. What? Oh my god. Okay, I really need to start aiming, guys. This is, like, actually awful. What am I doing? I'm like, failing so hard right now. Bro, stop. Do you really just want to die? Like, what is this, dude? Fine, I'll kill you. Shit. Oh my lord. He really did not want to play against me anymore, I guess. But hey, at least the can's actually appearing, you know, now in the Mori, because it wasn't there in the PTB. Even though I still do think they should have made it red. Like, I do think we should have got a classic jerry can, as that would have been so much cooler. It would have been, like, you know, more like one of the ones out of the film, but whatever. We have people over here again. Yes, we do. I'm not facing the right way, but that's all good. It blocks anyway, so... Actually, just, yeah, switch to you, because I've not hooked you yet. You could have used that pallet right there, by the way. Whatever. Yeah, they've not got a single gen done since the start. I guess, like, maybe this isn't the best shown game, or I guess the best display of this build, because they're kind of making it easy for me here, not gonna lie. But I have to wonder to a certain extent, okay, if me having Undetectable so much is maybe to blame. It could be helping me out here, I suppose. He is injured. Let's see if we can pin her in the environment. Okay, no, I completely missed that. That was amazing. Wow. You can get another spike down here. He's gonna drop that. Let's just grab this, shall we? And there we go. Oh, and it didn't impale her. Well, that's annoying. Whatever. Fuck it. And she DC'd. Love that. Oh well. And another one DC'd. Hell yeah. Well, we got the full team. You guys already get the idea of how the build works, but yeah, GG's. That was pretty easy though, so I might throw another game in just so we can test it out a second time and maybe have a bit more of a challenge. But yeah, on to the next game. Okay guys, second game, and we're on a bright map this time, so this one's not going to be immersive, but whatever, we've got Ormond, so let's go right into our power. I feel like they could be on that gen furthest from us over there, but my brain is telling me that they're going to be over here for some reason. Okay, never mind, they're in the main building. Okay, let's try and appear, shall we? From maybe here? I think that's probably the closest we're going to get. Nah, they blew the gen up or something. Maybe they did it as a distraction, but I think these guys are doing the counterplay, which for those of you who don't know, if you are playing Survivor and you just crouch walk, you can avoid having your footprints and your, I guess, red mist being seen. Yeah, they're probably all doing that right now. Aha, over here, you say. Ooh, 3 of them as well. Hello. Okay, we'll just injure Ada there normally. Let's see if we can hit one of them here. Now, guys, I should probably warn you, I'm pretty bad at aiming, so... Never mind, we actually got him, surprisingly. So I think our Terror Radius has been transferred to him now, which is great. So we'll get some value out of the missing corkscrew add-on. Guys have been mad sneaky. Holy moly. I mean, at least they know how to play against me. That's fair enough. I did ask for a bit more of a challenge from the last game, so... Can't really complain. Oh, here, you say? The Alucard. Might even have somebody in here. Yeah. Nice, we actually got that as well. I'm getting lucky here, to be honest. Okay, if we give this a kick again. Actually, I think, yeah, Trail of Torment is on cooldown. I don't know why I walked into that shit. I did not need to... I did not even need to do that. That was so dumb. This guy plays like a bot. No offense. Seems like a bot undercover, in my opinion, but... Anyway, once we put him on here, we will be able to get our pop value and silent shadow, so we're undetectable temporarily, and... Oh, Barbecue says there's all 3 of them over there doing a healing ritual. That's fun. Give that a kick. Got a Trail of Torment now, so we're fully undetectable until that either gets, I guess, fully regressed or resumed. And yeah, we also took off most of its progress, so that's good. Wonder if they're still over here. Oh, they are. Wait a minute. We might be able to catch them off guard, maybe. Where's the closest place? I guess here. Yeah. I wonder if anyone actually gets scared, though, by Jason, or if they just kind of go, ah, no, he's there, behind me. Because there's been a couple of times where I've played him, where the games have gotten really ass, by the way, but I've, like, spawned on top of them at pallets and stuff, and I have to imagine that has to be pretty spooky, right? Please don't be a pallet on this side. Oh, it's here. Are you kidding me? Oh, I thought I was going to get him through that then. Damn it. But my terror radius is applied to him right now, which is great, so... Yeah, they've just got a gen done. Not good. I think it's only, like, really when I pursue anybody for, like, long enough where they're kind of taking me off of other tasks where... Oh, I actually got that. That's crazy. But yeah, it's like if they take my mind off of something for too long, like if I don't get back to a generator and kick it or hook somebody, that's pretty much the only times where these guys basically get to hit my terror radius, but otherwise it's like back to back. It's actually crazy. I love this build, and I've not played it a whole lot, but I'm already loving it so much. Oh my god, okay, so Barbecue's saying there's 2 of them in main building. See if we can catch him here. Hey, here? There they are. Nice. Okay, we'll go for Ado, because we've not been for... yeah, actually, I haven't even been for Leon yet, have I? Oh, she thought I was going to fall for it. And we've just got Alagard sneaking around in the background. All right, let's pop you on here. Okay. Pop is active. We should probably use it on main building or somewhere. I'm not really too sure, but oh, we've got these 2 healing here still. Okay. Yeah, they're going around that way, aren't they? Yeah, hello. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Should have aimed one to the left. Whatever, we'll just down you normally then. Yeah, honestly though, like, the spike is so addictive. Even though I miss probably a majority of them, just landing them is so satisfying. Yeah, like, my perks keep activating, but I don't even need that undetectable because I'm already undetectable from Trails of Torment. So most of the time, it's, like, literally not even needed. But in all the times where I could just do with it, it works perfectly. It just kind of fills the space. So nice. I don't know if there's anybody even over here still. I probably should just use my Pop Goes the Weasel value here, if not anywhere else, so we can probably almost fully regress that. Yeah, it's really close to being fully regressed. But yeah, I haven't even really talked much about the add-ons. I think, like, obviously one of them, if I throw a spike into them, it makes them oblivious. Ooh, we've got somebody over here. Let's see if we can get him here. Hey, Dwight. But, like, yeah, so... right there, he'll become, obviously, oblivious, which I think is why I'm undetectable right now, although, again, I'm not even too sure. It's probably just from Trail of Torment, but... nice one. But yeah, the other one is just, like, if I vault, sort of, like, if I do a jump scare near to these guys, it will essentially... Yes, we got that! Oh my god, that was crazy. But if we do, like, a thing near... so anyway, I'll finish what I was going to say in a minute, but... is the other special Mori, which I did show him in the PTB. But it didn't work properly in the PTB. It was, like, broken. When I did it on David, he was kind of just, like, stabbed in the same spot on his stomach and just wiggling around. It was really weird, but... that is one hell of an angle. Oh my god. That's so funny. Bruh. That posture is insane. A little sus even, as well, but, I digress. Yeah, so that's one of the, like, Moris. Obviously, I tried it in the PTB, and it was really bugged for some reason. But yeah, pretty cool. They just stay there the whole time, which obviously is half of the course with Moris, but... oh, we've got somebody here, apparently. Hello! Okay, that would have surely jump-scared him. I know that shit would have spooked me, for sure. Oh, that was so close. Okay, we haven't even hooked this guy once, apparently. Let's actually put him on the hook first, and then use Pop Goes the Weasel on this gen behind me. Nice. Okay. There we go. Hell yeah. I want to try and grab somebody, though. I want to try and impale somebody against the wall and then grab them off the wall, because I've not actually done that yet. Aha! I saw you. Huh? What the hell? What's happening? This shit's being a little weird. Was I somehow not close enough there? I don't know. That's weird. But if we can grab somebody off a wall, that would be good, because we haven't managed to do that yet. There we go. Let's try that. And basically, it just looks like this, which I never got to do in the PTB either. Well, I say either. I did get to do, obviously, the Mori in the PTB, at least the impaling one with the mouth, but it was just both. That I hadn't managed to pull off before, so... cool to be able to finally do it, I guess. Do we have somebody here on this gen here? I think somebody was here, but they've left, so we'll use Pop there. And, of course, we're still undetectable, thanks to Trail of Torment. I think this is a hella goated build, especially for a killer like Jason, who in the movies was extremely stealthy. And the only time you ever get to be stealthy as him in this game is during the power, so, you know, it's nice that we can also make up for that. Oh my god, it spawned on her! It's nice that we can make up for that with perks as well, so... where's she gone? Oh, she's here, okay. I love how there's, like, special sound effects, though, where, like, when you get stunned as Jason and stuff, because they don't do that for other killers. Yeah, we're not getting that. Yeah, I should have aimed more to the right anyway if I wanted to get that somehow. Okay, we've got a Leon here. Ooh, wait a minute, that could have been something. Yeah, I need to aim higher there. Yeah, I didn't aim high enough. That was obviously going to hit the rock. Grab this one as well. Get going until we can get a spear kill. Oh my god, that was way too high. See, that's the problem. I'm either going too low or too high when I'm going to use it. We'll just abandon him and we'll focus on this generator here temporarily. Okay, undetectable again. Where are you? Where are you? I bet they're up here or some shit. Oh. Oh, Ada's there, though. I don't think she had no idea. Well, she ran straight into me. Holy crap. I love that I can do that with this build. Like, just having the amount of people I've had run my direction is just so good. Barbecue's saying there's somebody over here. Gonna teleport there. Hey, Leon. Oh, no, not gonna be able to get that there. Oh, I thought it would run to the right there, but he up to left. Okay. Wonder if he vaults that. Oh, he does. He does vault it, but he has life, so that's annoying. Whatever. Aha! It worked. Okay. So we're gonna have everyone now on second hook stage, which is great. We probably focus a bit more on the green add-on. I don't think I've really mentioned that a whole lot. Not that it's anything too crazy, but yeah, it does give them a little bit of oblivious when I spawn near them, which is very useful for, I guess, throwing them off guard. They don't know exactly where I spawned from. Yeah, it looks like they've run around this way, so... Well, I'm actually not undetectable right now, unfortunately, but... we'll go back into the power here. Moment. Where is he? Oh, he's here. We'll appear on this then, I guess. Let's see if we can get him there with this. Oh, that was fucking sloppy. Holy crap, I'm so sorry. That was awful. Whoa, that swerve. That swerve was crazy. Okay, let's Mori his ass. Bye-bye. Bro got absolutely toasted. Ooh, did I see I did see a footprint. I knew I saw something. And BAM! Again, it's always Ada. Damn, you got absolutely thrown just then. Oh, no. That could have been good, but whatever. I guess we'll just down you normally then. Yeah, I have no idea, though, where Leon is, which is inconvenient, but Oh, there is a special offering. Why do I feel like... Oh, fuck it. We'll just special Morio. We'll do the other one. Pretty cool. Because otherwise, I think it'll probably disappear. I don't know if the spike can actually disappear from their body, but... Oh, he did. Yeah, GG's. I really do like this build a lot. I feel like it just really works. It makes Jason just so much more, I guess, fitting as a character. Just the fact that I'm pretty much always in Undetectable, it really gives these guys very little chance to actually anticipate where I am, which is so good for Jason, I feel like. So, yeah, would totally recommend this, guys. That was a lot of fun. Alright, you guys, so that was the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to smash the like button down below to let me know. Really helps the video out in the algorithm. Also, hit the hype button next to it. That really helps push smaller creators like me out to more people, so if you could do that, that would be awesome. And if you want to see more videos from me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications next to it so you never miss a single video of mine. If you guys want to see more build videos from me like this, be sure to leave a comment down below. I am more than happy to do so because there is quite a few ideas that I have for builds for Jason. I have one that's entirely almost palette oriented, and I have one that's maybe sort of more, I guess, just chase oriented in general, where it's kind of a mixture of perks. Not sure which one I would pick out of the two, to be honest, but yeah, I'm more than willing to do these more often in the future if this video does well. I mean, I might just do them anyway, but obviously if this video does succeed and gets positive reception, I might actually try and do these more often, because I have promised these in the past in several videos, and then I just never end up doing it because I get so sidetracked with everything else that's coming out around that time period, whether it be like updates dropping, new killer and survivor, that kind of thing, or just patch notes and stuff. Yeah, do let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any ideas. If you have any ideas for cool builds that I could try out, do let me know. And yeah, I've also been having an absolute blast with this chapter. If you guys didn't watch my PTB video, please do go check that out. Obviously, once this video is ended, regardless of whether you watched that one or not, though, do let me know as well what you guys think of the chapter now that it is out for all platforms. I think the Jason chapter is so cool. Obviously, I went over the, nitpicks, downsides, and stuff like that I have with it in the PTB. So if you're interested in my opinion on that, you can go check that out there. I'm not going to repeat it all here, but I do think there are problems with this chapter, but overall, I'm so hyped to have Jason here. It's so much fun. Obviously, it's not really fun for the survivors because they've pretty much just been getting inundated with Jasons recently, and I can imagine that's really insufferable, so that literally any variation in killer will be fun somehow, even a skull merchant, just something to break up the monotonous amount of people playing as him right now. But yeah, once again, I hope you all enjoyed, and I shall catch you all very soon with a brand new video. Goodbye.